The first time I went to Winter Conference was in 2019, my sophomore year of college. And one of the biggest things I remember after that was all of my friends walking away ready to go on spring break trips and summer mission trips with Cru. And I was not ready. I remember thinking, if God asked me to take a month or a week out of my plans, I don't know if I would be ready to say yes. But I prayed and I asked God to change my heart. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be ready for His call. So a couple years later, I went to Winter Conference for a second time. This time it was my senior year and I was preparing to graduate, trying to figure out what I would do afterwards. God was kind of planting a seed to think about interning with Cru or doing something with Cru afterwards. One of the nights they had all these tables set up for the different countries of where Cru is sending people. And I decided to check out the Latin American Caribbean table. I've taken a few Spanish classes, so I was hearing where Cru was sending people, specifically Colombia and Puerto Rico, and I was hearing about, what they're doing. But I walked away, still confused, still trying to figure things out, and I walked into the prayer room Cru had set up, and I was praying, and I was asking God for wisdom and discernment over what to do. And at that time, one of the staff women who goes with students to Colombia on summer mission, she walked in and she had recognized me from the last room. She asked to pray for me. I remember her saying, what is the next most obedient step? And I prayed over that after the conference too, asking the Lord for that next obedient step. And at the time, it was to look at that application, and then it was to fill out that application. And before I knew it, I was connecting with people that were sending students, sending people to Puerto Rico. I heard about this need, that they wanted to launch a new movement in San Juan. And here I am. I'm in San Juan now. I'm interning with Cru, and if you had asked me a year ago where I'd be, it definitely would not have been in San Juan launching this movement. But I'm a part of the Stint team who has become like a family to me now, and we're initiating evangelism with students on this campus. We're getting to build up Christian students in other organizations, and I just see how God is challenging me in so many ways, just as a believer and as a person. And so I don't know what God's going to do the rest of this year, and I don't know what the next obedient step is, but I'm just listening for his next most obedient step.